Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Cracked Out Podcast. I'm your host, Bobby on the Salami, here with Dan,
Yo, what's up?
Colton,
Howdy.
Boyer,
Stop.
Peyton,
Hello.
and Ashbourne.
You're
How's everybody's day going?
Pretty good.
Well, she's Raymond. How was yours?
No,
my
day's
Fucking
been
man.
pretty aight. I drew
Cool.
dicks in the middle school yard earlier.
Can I get a copy on that?
Yeah, so I was with two of my friends, and we got sticks and started drawing enormous penises in the middle school park.
What a guy. Yo, come on, let's get it.
I'm talking capital-sized dicks.
Oh yeah, Jay.
Capital size, you said. Capital size.
Jay, were you the one that drew that dick on the side of the stall door in the bathroom? Because
I was not.
No, that was
No,
no.
actually, that was two of our other friends that did that, Jay.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Because I was in there yesterday and I saw a new dick on the wall.
One of their names starts with an M, and the other
Yep,
one's
yep,
name
yep.
starts.
Yep, I know who you're talking about.
damn.
Cause see, I remember the rules. No names.
Yep, everybody's doing good so far.
So, yeah. Ashbourne, how's your search for the van of America going, eh?
Pretty decent.
Your
No, we found
white
the
vans or
overdose Sonic in the one van.
overdose on perks.
bro, sounds like me on a Saturday night.
Ooh,
Dang. Okay.
Ooh.
I see you.
I
I see you.
haven't
I see you, I see
weed in
you.
2 weeks, and I'm struggling.
You're
It's
gonna
okay,
cry?
I feel for you. I might have just had it last Saturday, so it's okay.
Dude, I haven't smoked weed
It doesn't
in
know
like,
that I'm
well,
poor.
Colton, you smoked
Well,
weed
Yeah,
pretty
since
recently.
you cried wolf at the Boy Scout camp.
Jay, no. It's been like a week, but before that it was like 4 months.
Well, since the vape lounge is closed, I have been getting my nicotine addiction feed from the cafeteria. Surprisingly, not getting caught.
Yeah, I saw that in the morning.
That's what
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Friggin'
that's how you
do
do it.
It looked like I was sucking Mikey's penis.
Really funny. I walked
By the
into
way,
someone-
Michael's in the podcast, so that's not name dropping.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Dude, I hate how they ended the Mandalorian. New episodes need to be dropped of that.
The Mandalorian was an okay show. I think it was a little too much hype for one fucking show.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a good show. It really was. Good plot line.
Fuck.
Well, everyone's obsessed with fucking Baby Yoda.
And I thought Baby Yoda was kind of a weird meme. Like, I think some of the memes were funny, like the dildo ones. Like when I'm 7 and I find my mom's secret lightsaber. I thought those ones were funny as
Vibrates.
fuck. Yeah. When I found my mom's vibrating lightsaber, I think those ones are the funniest shit ones, dude. But other ones were just kind of fucking cringy. Like, she was the baddest bitch, and I was like the realest one. Like, I think those
Oh
ones
my
were
God.
cringy as fuck.
Finish that sentence.
I just hit that. Like, I'm just out here hitting the wall, dude. I'm not gonna finish the sentence. I'm Mexican now, okay?
You're Mexican now.
He's Mexican now. Okay.
Got him.
What you got, pizza pick?
Being Mexican, believe me, it's not a pleasure.
Okay, that was kind of racist. Not gonna lie, that's racist.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you guys here's some nostalgic childhoods. What do you guys think of a Goofy movie?
Dude, that movie was baller as hell when I was a kid.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Baller was
honestly,
a
I
thing.
loved that movie.
I watched a Goofy movie about, I don't know, 30 times.
Dude, I love the Goofy movie. Not even gonna cap.
It brings back bad memories of about 3 years ago, but I still watch it to this day. So, yeah.
Damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that brings back bad memories. This is not the depressing podcast. This is the we talk to your boys about everything kind of podcast.
Yes.
All right, let me tell you what Ashbourne's bad memory was. He was beating his dick watching the movie, and he got walked in on.
Jesus, man.
No. Nah, I got dubbed after 4 years of trying to chase someone, so yeah.
Oh man, dude, that movie really does hit you in the feels though.
It happened the exact same way.
Bro,
But not
Goofy's
the same
girlfriend was
outcome.
kind of hot though. I'd watch
Oh,
hentai
sorry.
about Goofy's
She was a
Whoa,
girlfriend.
dog?
whoa, you can't catch a case for that. She was underage.
Oh yeah, dude, so
Sorry.
am I.
Sorry, she's
We're
a
all
dog.
all
true.
underage. She's a dog.
Dog. Wait, Wisconsin.
I've started
Dropping
feeding
bombs.
my porn addiction with different genres of hentai.
Oh no.
Belle Delphine,
Oh,
just
no.
gonna put that
Don't
out
tell me you looked up furry.
No, I don't watch furry. That shit's gay. I
Furry
usually
porn?
feed my addiction of hentai by going through all the categories of Hentai Haven and watching each individual episode of the series of hentai. And I'm not gonna lie, it's the best stroke I've ever had.
Stroke? Stroke?
Stroke.
Like, that's what I'm gonna call jerking off now. It's the best stroke I've ever had.
Like you beat your dick so hard that you had a stroke.
It's okay that everyone in Newfane Central High School now knows that I watch hentai. I'll admit it. It's weird, but it's kind of hot. You can't diss me until you try it. Dan
The
knows.
ladies love it.
Dan knows exactly what I'm talking about. Boyer, like,
Jay's a
watch
jack of all
hentai.
trades.
Boyer, watch hentai one time and you'll be hooked. Not even gonna fucking lie. Some of these anime
Watch what?
titties, watch hentai one time and you'll be hooked. Some of the anime titties in the plot are just fucking out there, dude.
I think we need to have an
those are just like
intervention.
tractor tires and shit like
We need to
that.
have an intervention. You said.
Like, I might have a problem with watching porn enough that I made a pocket pussy and I finally used it and I'm like, damn, this thing
You
works.
used it?
I finally used it.
Yo, was it good?
I thought we weren't. I thought we weren't
Jay,
gonna
would you
do
like-
it.
Would you like to tell our listeners how you made this pocket pussy?
I grabbed 2 rags, folded them into little squares, put a plastic Ziploc bag, and unfolded them. I'm down. Unfolded the top to look like a pussy. I put lotion inside of it, fingered it down all the way to the bottom, and I fucked the shit out of it.
Man, that's how you do right there. Amen, brother.
That's real American right there.
Yeah. How PC of Jay.
Thank you. So,
That deserves an
So,
award.
how do you guys think you did on your midterms?
I think I did really good. Let's
did
be
really
real,
good.
Ashbourne. Miss Cams was really easy.
Oh yeah.
I only
Dude,
took 3 exams.
When they were
They're
looking
all
through my
easy as
tests, and she pointed out to Nadric that she accidentally put like E, J, F. And
Oh yeah, I
G.
saw that.
And she's like, "Did you notice that?" I was like, "Yeah." And she started laughing. I was like, "Okay, get away from me."
Bro,
Did
she
you guys-
also
did you
put
guys have
EJ
any,
and
CFM?
F in the fucking Chromebook though, so she did it on purpose. Like,
Oh yeah. I think she made them purposely easy so she didn't have to grade them all like how the other teachers have to. So I can bet that no teachers wanted to do these midterms.
well, dude, usually I don't think they should have to, dude. We already have to do the regions. They're just piling on work at this point. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like if you
and-
do the midterms, you shouldn't have to go to school anymore. Because what else are they going to teach us now? Like, what are they preparing us for besides regions? And by taking these midterms, we showed that we were prepared to take the regions. Like,
Yeah.
teachers get flustered about it, but it's like, hey, we've done this. We're ready. Just give us the
Oh,
test
like
so
you're
we can
done
get
with
out
it.
of here.
You ask Miss Abo and she's on your ass like, "Oh, you need it for to do this, do this."
Like,
Oh, you don't do that, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail.
yeah, like, come on. It's a little fucking retarded, to be completely honest. But hey, yo, it's whatever. School's school, and I'm kind of starting to enjoy it because I've got a good. I've
Hey,
got
did you
friends that I
guys
like
hear
hanging out with
that
now.
Trump reversed Miss Obama's thing? So now we get to actually eat school food.
Yeah.
No way.
What?
Like we're actually gonna have like pizza, like Marks and Wilson's kind of
Dude,
pizza.
that
not
sounds
like
Yeah,
so
we're getting-
good.
We're
That's
getting
great.
less vegetables and more fries.
Yep. Even though
Yeah.
their fries are shit.
It's
yeah,
cold.
they're either
They're cold.
soggy as fuck,
But
or
we're
like
we're but we're
wet.
but we're
like
different.
fries.
We're getting different food in more quantities.
They're fucking wet.
Mints.
I'm not gonna lie.
Unless
When
it's-
people don't eat their fries, though,
This
I take
happened
them.
like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, no, when's it coming in?
I have
Never.
no idea.
Fat
Probably soon.
ass, dude. You hear this kid? When's it coming in though?
Man,
I would
gotta
expect
eat my
Colin
school
to say that, but not Peyton.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Not gonna Of course, I would say it.
Oh, Payne, you're good. Don't even sweat, dog.
What?
The day that Perry the Platypus got Dr. Doofenshmirtz cheating on him.
What?
I heard of something about Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Cheating.
He's cheating on Perry the Platypus.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz wasn't actually like a bad guy though. Like, hey,
He had a hot daughter. He had a very hot daughter.
dude, I've seen some Phineas and Ferb porn. It's kind of gross. I was curious. I was in sixth grade. I love this show, and I'm just like, hey, I was like, hey.
some Phineas and Ferb porn. It's kind of
dude, I watch all sorts of fucking porn. If it's porn, I'm watching it. Unless it's like super illegal, then I'm kind of out of it. But I love myself.
I'm not
a
watching
good
it.
porno. Like, don't get me wrong. I have bought many Brazzers accounts for 50 cents on the fucking dark web, dude.
Yeah.
Dark web.
No, that's not a joke. They sell Brazzers account for 50 cent on the dark web.
No way. Really?
Yeah, like
You can make bread off of it.
I have a rip off NordVPN. I gotta get back to my fucking play real quick, but
Dude,
Reload.
I wish I had a dad pen, but you know those things are too risky to use anymore.
yeah, no, you gotta be real fucking careful there, bud.
You have to buy them from like a guy who goes up to Canada and gets them from a dispensary type shit.
Yeah.
And even that, oh, I'm getting,
And
oh, I'm
let me
dead.
tell you something. Dispensary grade dabs. Whew.
Whew.
Yeah, my friend
Yes.
Bosie's actually brought one. He got it from. There's this guy that gets ones from California from his sister. You
I
couldn't
know
even
a
hit
guy
it. You
who
couldn't
knows
even-
a guy
You couldn't even
who
hit
knows
it
a
for
guy.
like 2 seconds because once you inhaled it, it started burning instantly, but it got you fucked.
Oh, or it was just killing
That's
you.
why you like
Either
you,
one, bro.
Like, click it.
No,
Click
it's
it
the,
at a time.
those ones. The one that he had, it came in like a special box and had like a card that had like the date it was made and all that. It had like a number on it that you would register to make sure it was real.
Yeah.
Dude, I will never hit a dub. And I'm sorry. I don't care if it's real or not. I'm too much of a pussy.
Oh yeah, Jay.
It's so much better than actually smoking.
When
Dude,
yeah.
I love
Me
smoking.
and a couple
before
other people
before
went-
you even compare, I love smoking.
Jay.
I remember the day that Jay asked me, "How do you hit a joint?" I remember that.
Yeah, dude. I was very innocent when I moved here.
How do you hit a joint?
Yeah, bro.
And it was like the beginning of the year.
I was
And
so
he's
innocent.
like, dude, how do you hit a joint? I looked to my side, looked to the other side, looked at my friend. And I was like, you really don't know how, huh?
No, I was really sad and confused. But hey,
I taught him the puff-puff pass rule.
I'm a lonely swimmer.
I want to know what that guy.
Hey Jay,
Yeah, what's up?
can you send me
this
that
fucking
picture
dog
for
down,
the podcast?
Which picture?
The one that was on the front of the audio.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
And what is the channel
Alright.
called again for the first episode of the podcast?
Cracked out.
Cracked out.
It's cracked out.
I can't find it on YouTube. It won't let me find it.
I made the
Don't.
channel, bro. It does
All right.
exist.
I have the story, guys.
Oh, Colton has a story.
Who's got a story?
All right. So I go on Instagram. I found Jay's old Instagram account,
Thank you.
and there's this post from
Actually-
August 13th, 2016. It says 10 like and I'll get Matthew to kick me in the dick. and it
Yeah,
had
me
9
and-
likes.
Me
So
and
I
Colton
liked
both
it, and now it has 10 likes.
Now I have to let my boy Matt kick me in the dick.
Yeah, but don't listen to Colton. Colton did not find it. I'm the one that showed him.
Okay, well,
Dan,
yeah,
you
Dan showed
embarrassed
me.
me. Ooh, I'm
You
blushing.
capping, Colton, huh? What's your excuse for that?
Ooh, I'm blushing.
I'm about to go on Papa Pizzeria Wingeria and give fucking Tyler Taylor
no,
1026.
Ashmore, don't, man. You're bringing back flashbacks of 2nd grade. Papa's Pizza, I used to jam that for hours on end.
Dude, anybody? I'm gonna play RuneScape.
Oh, dude, my sister used to play that game all the time. She
Dude,
was,
your
like, max
sister's
level and
dating
everything.
Alon.
No, not Emily.
You can't drop
My
names. You can't
older
drop
sister.
names.
I don't give a fuck. Alon can come stab me for all I care.
Jay dropped a name.
It's his podcast after all. I mean, come on.
See, Jay, what you don't know is Lon will stab you.
I'm fine with
Oh,
that.
sorry for the name. Sorry for the name.
No,
But
it doesn't
he-
matter. We
that-
already said his name. I don't
this-
give a fuck.
Okay, this kid threatened to kill me multiple times.
Yeah, well, who cares, dude? I just walked up to Lon.
I
Me and Lon
don't
are
know.
cool. Me and Lon are fucking cool.
This man threatened to slit my throat and hang me upside down.
Dude, I'm about to play RuneScape.
Jesus.
And he said and then he said
Holy
he wants
fuck.
to watch me bleed out.
Why does he hate you so
No.
much?
I don't know.
Did you know that RuneScape is only 5.7 megabytes?
I need to start cleaning my room. Because what I plan on
Hold
doing,
up.
Okay, and
I need a whole setup.
Set up like a.
Yeah, it's like a gaming setup, like a streaming setup, and that type of shit.
Okay.
First step is getting a
Wait,
bed that is
shh,
not
everyone,
a
shh.
twin size.
There's a fucking mouse in my wall. Shh, I hear it. It's scratching. Do you hear that?
no.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, if you guys can't
Oh,
hear
no,
it, don't
no,
shut
no.
up then. I'm so sorry. I thought everyone could hear that.
Oh man.
All right, we need some good content.
Oh, okay.
Town kind of content.
Shut the fuck up.
I got you. Give me a sec.
Yes, sir.
I can now play RuneScape. Alright. Ooh, yeah, I'm not gonna get a copyright over a song that's stuck in my head.
Yeah, hello everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Craig. What am I thinking? What am I doing there? Sorry about that. What I was thinking. I am so lumping, my dude.
Uh-oh.
Imagine having a 21-inch neck.
Dude,
Are
I
you
just
talking
saw
about the
that.
penguins, dude? Are you talking about the penguins?
No.
Oh.
No, I saw that on Snap and I thought it said 21-inch cock.
God.
Of course, that's why
I
Colton
swear to
clicked on
God.
it, dude.
To
I didn't
Maeve
even click on it yet.
Ass Cab.
To
Zab.
Maeve ass Zeb. Dude, his neck is thicker than that one dude.
Hold up, bro.
Oh, thick neck.
I forgot, dude. I have to remember how to,
Dude, he's literally a guy is holding himself up by this dude's neck.
I have to remember how to screenshot on my PC.
Oh, you hit a print screen.
Yeah.
Dude, there's an
Hold up,
ad
hold
for
up, hold up, hold up.
Totino's Pizza Rolls.
I'm gonna mute
Another
myself real
text?
quick. You guys will be able to talk. Just do the podcast for like 2 minutes.
My phone decided to up and die at 14%. Plugged it in, it showed at 7%. So
Okay, and
that means is Samsung's the piece of shit, and don't buy Samsung
Yes,
products.
sir.
nah, just don't buy the
Probably
shitty
gets up.
Samsungs.
What do you talk about in the
The
podcast?
flagship
we
Samsungs
just
are
talked about a
good,
ton of
but
random
the
shit.
shitty ones are
I'm
not.
making one right now. I just muted my mic so I could call you back.
From the badass.
I
Bless
see my
you.
mic.
Because I
Damn.
thought Phineas and
That's
Ferb
real
were,
shame
like,
right there,
should
man.
be involved.
Yeah, no, dude. I was talking about how when I was like in
Let's
6th
protect
grade,
the
I've watched
bridge,
Phineas and
protect
Ferb
the-
porn. And it was kind of fucked.
Wait, what?
That's not a
Protect my
joke.
pee.
Like the
Am I the
Virgil
only
son.
one waiting for my game?
Bro,
to
I will
update?
let you on the podcast. You just
Plays
have to
Tractor
download Discord. I'll
Simulator.
invite you to the
I
fucking room.
thought
similar.
that
You're
the
not called like
was
Tractor
just
Simulator.
cheese.
Yeah, no, dude, we're doing one
Tractor
tomorrow. You free?
Simulator.
I'll see if I am.
I just screwed up there because now y'all are gonna say that.
With my team or not.
Alright, yeah, that works.
Dude, imagine playing
Looks
Tractor
like a
Simulator.
Philly
Bro.
cheesesteak.
Imagine
Philly
I'm
cheesesteak.
fucking starving, even though I had cheese.
Philadelphia
Dude, it has dab oil in it, and then it has like brown bud.
Really?
It's weird.
That's kind of
Brown
it.
bud.
Hey!
I will show Ashford.
So, can I just describe my porn list since I was in 4th grade?
Oh God.
Since you were in 4th grade,
I have been beating my dick for a really long time.
You can tell.
My first time I ever beat my dick was during the PSSAs in 2nd grade. I started playing with my
What the fuck
penis
is
in
that?
class. Like the teacher almost caught me. The teacher almost caught
You were
me.
that kid.
I was that kid. But it's because I was experimenting with this boner that I kept getting. I wouldn't like play with it. I'd look at it when it got hard and then I'd make it hard again.
Oh God. This is not good.
But let's not talk about child porn. I'm just gonna start listing off some of the weird pornos I've seen in my day. When I was in 5th grade, I saw a porno. Okay, it was like one of those pool cleaning pornos, but instead the dude fucked her ass with with the pool cleaner thing, like the pool cleaner stick thing. He was like plunging her butthole, dude. And I think that was the first time I've ever gotten off. Like, I finished. And I finished all over this Yoshi plushie, and I didn't know what to do. So I threw it out, and it was like a little Yoshi backpack. It was super cool. But I had to throw it out because I got my cum all over it.
This is
What a
bad.
Chad.
So
Yo,
you're
Chad.
that guy. So
I-
you're that guy.
I was that guy.
that kid.
Just listen, okay? We all were a little fucking weird when we were younger.
Not that weird.
Dude, shut the fuck up!
Sorry, sir. I only beat my beat in my bedroom ever since I was like, I don't know.
I'm Boyer. I only beat my meat in my bedroom, dude. When I was in 8th grade, I jacked my dick in the goddamn Save-A-Lot parking lot.
Yo, that's weird.
You
That's
never,
weird.
you
Trying to
guys
live
probably
in
have
a
never
trying to
had to
live
go through the struggle of waiting for Pornhub to load up on a DS.
No, I have, bro.
Dude,
Oh, no,
I've
I
done
have
that.
the
I've done
3DS.
that.
The
I've done
3DS.
Dude, I did it with the
I'm about to bust
original
out my
DS.
Oh my god.
Doctor feel better.
Dude, it took like 5 minutes for each video to actually like start loading.
Each video.
Nah, you guys don't know the
Each-
struggle of an iPod 4.
Okay,
Those
Nick Turner.
things.
Save-A-Lot parking lot.
Dude, holy fuck! I used to beat my dick a lot.
You ever just like beat your dick in your car and then just make eye contact with a stranger right as you
Yes. Actually,
All the
100%. And the stranger was a good friend of mine.
Can you imagine?
This is not okay.
So
No, dude,
it
I
was
didn't know.
not
He
a
was...
stranger.
Just listen. I didn't know he was in the Save-A-Lot parking lot. Okay. And then I looked up because I thought like he started tapping on my window. I thought it was a cop. There was a blanket over me, so he's like, I busted as soon as he knocked on the window.
Yeah, you guys are just having enraged
And I didn't
eye
tell.
contact, and that's all you see is
No, I don't make a face. But I rolled the window down. He's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Nothing much."
What's
you
going on,
doing?"
What's going on, buddy?
And this kid had no fucking clue what just happened. And for a hot minute, I thought I might be gay. I was so Leia, don't ever tell this story to anyone.
It's on a podcast.
Because it was bad. It was the Save-A-Lot in
Don't
fucking
tell us to
Disney.
anyone. But
He
being
checked
posted on
his dick in the
YouTube.
Save-A-Lot parking lot.
I'm gonna name drop, but Leia, you can never show Gunner this video ever. The man's knocked on my window as I nutted.
Where's going, Jay? Oh,
So
What are you
it
doing?
wasn't like we made like intimate eye contact as we nutted, but I looked up and nutted. And it's very obvious he didn't know because the entire school would have known if he knew.
Oh my god.
The defense was clueless, and for a hot minute
The
I thought I
entire
might be
school
gay.
would have been on your case if they found
Let's
out.
hear some more stories.
I've got a ton of whack
Yeah.
stories. Leia bit me in shop class.
That was literally like 5 years ago.
That wasn't 5 years ago, bro. That was 7th grade.
3 years ago, close enough.
I like how he remembers the exact date.
I have a scar.
Yo, what time was it? What time was it?
It was shop class 6th period.
Why
This
do you
guy.
remember that?
Because I'll
guy.
never forget
What
the
was
moment
the
that I
time
had to
down
go to
to
the
the
nurse
second?
because I thought I might have rabies.
Alright. Glad to see.
But
You think so
it
little
was
of me.
12:05. 13 seconds has passed.
13 seconds. What is this military time?
Let's hear more stories.
Alright, I got one.
Right, Panstrin.
By the time I hit a truck.
Oh god.
Like hit it, like punch it.
Oh
I
my
hit him,
god,
I
I
hit him.
remember this story.
Like, I don't know, right? 5 miles away from my house. I'm cruising, right? It's like, you know, yeah, it's a good day, man. It's a good day. So I stop and like, get a drink of water, right? So I'm going, and I'm going down this hill. I'm like, oh, there's a stop sign. I gotta hit my brakes. I'm like, oh, my brakes aren't working, right? Here we go. I'll just run the stop sign. So it's no big deal. All of a sudden, I see this white truck, and I'm like, this is a dream. This is a dream, right? All of a sudden, boo! I hit the truck and sideswiped. I was like, it plugged in the air for like 13 seconds. I'm like, this is a dream, man. This is a dream, right? So I bounced my head off the concrete, and then somehow I landed on my
That
feet.
explains so much.
And then the guy's like, the guy like pulls his truck around, and I look and I'm like, holy Jesus, look what I did to that thing. He gets out and slams, what the fuck, dude? I'm laying there on the ground going, ah, ooh. And then he's like, I'm calling an ambulance for you, right? So he calls an ambulance, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes, oh, I got a kid in the truck, and he storms off. And then that was the last I saw of him.
Wait, hold up. You got a kid in the truck? Hold the phone.
He
Then this
probably
Nazi,
fucking abducted the kid.
what's your name, son? Where you coming from? Where you headed to? I'm like,
Alright,
So you
I
basically had a concussion, from what I'm hearing.
yeah, I've twitched ever since, and I didn't break anything, or like get a concussion. I didn't break anything or get a concussion. I just screwed something up in my head.
okay, I have a similar story. So, I was camping. I was riding my dad's bike down this big ass hill. It was fucking huge. I think I got that thing up to around like fucking 30, and at the bottom of the hill there's this creek. The hill went straight down, and then there was a road going left and right, and then past the road there's a creek. So I'm right down the hill. I realize the fucking brakes do not work at all. So I'm fucking freaking out. I try to stop,
Oh, so it's
and
a
then
freight
this
train going
car,
down the road.
this car fucking almost pulls. This car is driving down the road. I go out in front of the car. The car almost hits me. He fucking honks his horn at me, and then I fucking turn. I almost fucking flew off the bike, but I somehow survived and like didn't hit anything.
Meanwhile, my story is so much more extreme. Like,
I
jeez.
got hit by a car.
I have a story. It was, I think,
I just-
this summer
My story.
or
Oh, go ahead.
here. So, it was already at my house. It died down real quick. And we're about to go to bed. Yo, at the back of the park. You guys should go. So me, a couple other people, decided to go there. Turns out, no party in the back of Carl Park. About 30 people showed up. So there was a group of 30 people walking through Olcott.
Mm-hmm.
6 crackheads were like, yo, you want to see us kick this guy out of his apartment? And everyone's
Yeah.
like, just stayed around because we didn't know what to do. These guys walk up in there, all we hear was just banging and screaming. And then we heard, we're calling the cops. And one kid knew that they said that, but no one didn't tell anyone else. So You know, we're just sitting there waiting. Someone yells cops, false alarm. So we start walking back, and then the cops show up. 2 sheriffs pull up. We're like, shit, what do we do? We full
Okay.
out sprinted to the beach, but we couldn't make it because the cop already started like walking towards us. I go behind a big ass tree. One of my other friends decided to sit out in the open, wanting to get caught by them. He wanted to get caught by the police. And the flashlight was from dumb. He flashed his flashlight right on him. And then aimed right towards me, didn't see me. Walked back to his car. So I was like, okay. Walked to my other friend behind a fence. Cop starts pulling up, flashlighted right onto me. His spotlight, the big ass spotlight. Spotted right onto me. I was like, well, shit. This is where I get a record. Didn't see us, so we started walking back to the car. The cop's like, hey, were you guys running away from me? And we're like, no. So yeah. First time ever running from the cops.
I
Am I allowed to
run
tell-
with the cops.
Can I tell my story?
Yeah, it's your border
Yeah, go ahead.
story.
All right. So this happened on occurrences. So I'm in Olcott. Like I hang out down there in the summer. You know, it's normal. This was actually last summer. I was hanging out with a few of my buddies. So what we do is we go down there, we swim, we go pier jumping. Colton knows. Colton's on pier jumping. So is Dan. Basically, what happened is we were chilling. We were relaxed. You know, having a good grand old time. Just being
Oh
boys.
god, I think I know where this is going.
Then we realized, oh wait, it is 2:00 in the morning, and the curfew in Olcott is like 9:00 or something.
I think it's 9:30.
So
It's not 11.
no, I think it's only it's at midnight. But then we're all
That's
screwed
a drastic change.
because
John.
it's just me, my friend Kat, and one of my other friends, and they're like, oh, we gotta go inside, we gotta go get something. I'm like, all right, that's fine, I'll wait for you guys here. They're like, all right, cool. I'm sitting there, I get bored. I start throwing rocks, throwing beer cans that I found outside, just all over the fucking place.
That
I
boy
drive a
you're
guy's car. He
driving.
calls the cops on me. I am running from the cops now on a bike, going probably Mach 20 around the fucking, just around Olcott, just on a big ass
Imagine
circle.
seeing
In-
Boyer's
in the
fat
park,
ass
out of the
on a
park.
bike. Oh my god.
Dude, no, I cruise on a bike. When I say I cruise, I mean I can go faster than any of you. Fuck,
Boyer,
I could cruise.
my Olympic ass will start wheezing 2 minutes into the bike ride if I try to go fast.
Dude, no, I could ride a bike for about 10 minutes at top speed, and my top speed is probably around 30 miles an hour.
Dude, I can't even take a shit anymore
so
without like
this
fucking
this
dying.
cop- This cop so I'm hiding behind a tree. I pick up my bike, I put on the back tire, and I'm holding it up, and we're staying behind a tree. The cop turns on his fucking big ass flashlight, looks directly at me, and goes, "Hey, you motherfucker! You!" I fucking set my bike down. Let me remind you, I'm in mud and grass, and I go probably about Mach 10, flying out of there. Book it, go to my buddy's basement, and the cop walks to the basement, looks down in there, and walks away.
No
I walked
way.
back. Yes, I walked literally to my friend's house, and the cop saw me. I darted upstairs. His mom bailed me out of it, said that I wasn't in there.
Why was it like Officer Birmingham or like some other?
No,
shit?
it was some black guy that like was like a 6'6".
that was the
like,
cop that was
300 pounds.
chasing me.
Yeah,
The cop
No
was-
way.
yeah.
He likes white boys.
Wasn't he a big
Yeah,
dude?
it was a big black dude with a big ass
Big
flashlight,
burly.
blind as fuck, just scanning.
Mance needs glasses. He might have caught you.
Okay,
If you-
I got a story now.
Oh, man. Oh wait, no, I was supposed to go.
No, I got another
No, mine's
story.
brother-
Chill, everyone chill.
Mine's super
Just-
No.
No, shut the fuck
So-
up, both of you. Why doesn't Dan tell the story? He's just chilling here quiet as fuck, because both y'all are being mic hogs.
Dan, tell the fish story
Oh my
The
god.
fish story.
at
Oh
the
my
pier.
god. Yeah,
That sounds
Xavier-
amazing, and I feel like I might have been there.
I can't remember it
you
all,
were.
so it might be like off a little bit. But all I remember is
You
that
can't say names.
Xavier. Okay.
No names.
Xavier was in the background. Okay, so one kid got dared for money, or actually buy a drink from the store if this other kid pulled out this dead. I think it was a boy,
was
what
big.
was it? It was a carp. That's what it was. It was a dead carp just floating in the water. So the kid goes in, grabs it, pulls it out. Everybody's like acting like happy about it for some reason. And then that's when it changes and like
We
the weird-
fucking skewered it.
everybody just like something switched in their mind. They stabbed a stick into the ground. They shoved the fish's mouth
Fuck.
down the stick, started beating it, and it sat there to rot. And
You
it
guys
was
are
horrible.
fucking barbaric.
Oh yeah, I
What were they
that was I
Yeah, that
remember
was
actually I did that
Disgusting.
along with that was me,
Don't say names.
my
No
my
names.
buddy's name that starts with a C, my buddy's name that starts with
Yeah.
an X, my other buddy's name that starts with a C, and you guys know all of those retards.
Yeah.
Actually, you guys do not know all. You don't know one of them, but you guys know everybody that was there, and a girl's name that starts with a G, and one of my exes. That's who was there. And then, you know, all of Dan's squad that was there, which you guys should know.
Yeah.
Return
Squad?
squad.
Yeah, it was a
Return squad,
squad.
remember?
Oh yeah, it was.
We had fun in the summer.
Bro,
You know,
I cannot
sometimes
wait for this
I
summer, bro.
wish
I
I
wanna
could
fuck around with
go
you guys.
back to
This
those
summer's
days
about to
and
be
hate
Dude,
good.
the best thing about pure jumping was when Colton was swimming in the
Oh
in the
god,
and our fat friend Kyle, I can say his name. He
bigger
probably
than
doesn't
me.
care. He goes full force, jumps
lad.
onto Colton
Hits
in the
me
water.
in the fucking. His foot hits my rib cage. I go all the way down to the
He
bottom. and I
pushes-
thought I was
he
gonna
pushes
die.
him
I've already
off
heard
of the
this story.
bottom.
Man.
It was like Christmas for Kyle. Kyle like hates Colton's guts,
Yeah.
and he got every chance to hurt Colton.
I want to see Colton and Kyle in a tackling drill.
Oh
Full
my
pads.
God.
Dude, Colton would die. When I was a lineman for freshman year, I would be able to drive Colton back. It was sad.
Col-
I just
Colton's
couldn't
not
because
that
he
big.
was a fat ass. I couldn't.
Colton is a fat ass, but he's not muscular. No offense to you, Colton, but you're not as muscular as you should be. If you're more
Hey.
muscular, you'd be terrifying.
God, all
You'd
of
be
you
like
guys
Trent
are
level.
so
You'd be
mean
Trent
to him.
Be Big T status.
Or just speaking
Yeah,
facts
you
on your not
you
gonna lie.
you would definitely be big T status. You'd definitely be
Yes,
tent
yes,
status.
he would.
You would reach tentism, but like not as high of tentism as tent.
Dude, I miss seeing like
no, I'm
how
on your team, dumbass.
I just
What do
miss
you mean,
seeing how
fuckhead?
like sad it was for Colton to like push up the 2-man. He like
Not
he
my
didn't,
first-
he didn't run at it. He went and like walked, like lightly pushed it. And he's like, I can't get it up.
Oh my god, Ashbourne doing that shit. It was bad. Ashbourne
I
straight
got
up
a
fucking.
head. I got a
hit.
hold of it.
He
though.
was down
got a
on
hold of
one
it,
knee trying to push it up.
I
Do
mean,
it,
I'll give you like I will give you like the honor because I could barely do it when I first started because when you're tall, you really have to get down low.
Yeah,
get
you
that
really
up.
do. It fucking sucks.
And that-
And it's hard.
It's a
Once
hassle.
you get once you get the hang of it, it's easy.
And then there was somebody else who likes to cry a lot and puked a lot and during the practices.
Yo,
could
the
never
shoots,
get
the
it up.
shoots. Who threw him? And that's all we heard was in the background afterwards.
Yeah, it got to the point where he's laying on the ground and the coach is just standing there saying, "Get up."
Yeah, we all had to take a knee. Dude, football is
No, the-
horrible just because of
the
just
coach is
because of
like-
that kid.
He's
The
literally
coaches
like,
don't
"Get
care
up."
if you get hurt. They're just like, get up and play. We need people.
Yo, we were
Nah, it was
supposed to
just
sit
him.
there. We were supposed to sit there the one day after practice and watch film, and we couldn't because that kid's mom came. Because did you guys, Ethan? Did you guys have it where like the coach would ask who wasn't shaping, and then everybody would say who wasn't, and then that person would get kicked off for the day?
They didn't. I think they abandoned that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
couldn't.
well-
They're not allowed. They're not allowed to kick anybody off anymore. It's like
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's
they made
because
him leave practice, and he was over with the varsity, just standing there doing nothing.
yeah, his mom came in after practice, so we were like stuck in the middle school waiting for film, while the coaches and that kid's mom were just screaming at him.
Wait,
Oh,
are we
sorry.
allowed to drop Vince's name?
Oh my God!
Like, come
No,
on.
because
No
oh,
names allowed.
that's where that might draw the line because his mom actually he might tell his mom.
Yeah, no. Yo, Dan, when I send you these files, can you just censor that, please?
Just
Yeah.
edit out the names. I apologize.
Boyer, we just need to get you off your fucking autism spree for like 5 seconds of the day, please.
You want to buy some real?
Like, we literally wrote the rules in Discord. If you have to sit on the screen with the rules, please do that.
I will tape a piece of paper to your hand just so you can look at that.
I will literally make my best handwriting just for you, Boyer. I never do my best handwriting, and my best handwriting is terrible.
That deserves
What a guy, he's
respect,
really
dude.
shaping the culture. It's not like Clemson is
Respect.
ruining the culture in the football
Shaping the
team or
culture.
anything, am I right?
Jesus.
Spirit, communication, hustle, approach, precision, enhance.
Oh, girl, that's what I like to see. Okay, now that is every single like.
If Clump
I
did
think
not
that
see
means Mr.
someone
Knight-
moderately jogging, or if he saw someone moderately jogging because they're like about to die of exhaustion, he'd be like, "Okay, everyone else, do worms."
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
No,
I
remember
hated worms. But it was
you
nice
mean
that
the-
since you were a
That's
lineman,
weird.
you only had to do half of it.
Nope, he made the lineman do all of it this year. Last year, I meant.
I remember freshman year, we had to do fucking snakes, and I was the last person on there. Every single it was I don't remember who it was, but they're literally like following me, fucking screaming at me to finish, and I was like fucking dying. I couldn't even breathe.
Jesus.
Dude, honestly, my 3 games on JV this year, I think I did out of the let's go with the 15 practices I did with JV. I think I did around 25 snakes, 25 to 30
Is
snakes.
that how bad they were this year?
No, the JV went almost undefeated. I think they only lost like 2 games. No, he was just doubling up snakes this year because everybody in
Bro,
practice was just.
I
fucking
feel
up
like
'cause we're so
such
good.
garbage for one reason. I literally know nothing about football.
Oh, I don't know any.
I am
nothing.
such
Boys,
a
I'm going off right
basketball
now
nerd,
in Modern
dude.
Warfare.
I'm such a
Hey
fucking
Jay,
basketball
once you
nerd.
play football, you'll figure out real quick what these sprints are.
Well,
Actually, we don't do them on varsity. We don't run on varsity.
You guys don't run on varsity?
No,
I
Really?
we'll
wait.
run.
I'll have to be on varsity.
Dude,
I'm gonna get
because
fucking
you'll
plowed.
be a. Won't you be
Wait, why
a?
don't you guys run on varsity now?
I'll be a junior. I'll be a junior.
Yeah, so you'll automatically be on varsity.
Fuck.
There's no
Has Lego
trials.
finally realized that sprinting makes us like want to die?
It's
No,
okay.
we want every Monday. is the only day
Boyer
we run
knows that I'm gonna
sprints.
put my heart into playing that sport anyways. So
Dude, I miss like coming home right from football practice, going home, eating, and then just laying on my bed because I can't feel my legs and just falling asleep for the rest of the day.
dude, I promise Boyer that if I played,
I
I'd put my
low-key
heart and
kind of
soul
quit
into
playing
playing
football
that
so I
sport.
can pass this year
See,
because I
people,
almost failed last year because of it.
you can't tell people that nowadays because everybody will think like, oh, you just
Oh, he's a
can't
quitter.
do that. Yeah, I did that for track because I was failing 3 classes and everybody called me a quitter because of it.
Yeah, no, people are just stupid, bro.
And then I went to lacrosse, and my grades actually started improving because of lacrosse. Because it was actually like a easy like practice. We had a
Dude,
2-hour practice every day.
Ashbourne, if I played lacrosse, would I even be played?
In JV games, you'll get a ton of playing time
Alright, yo, I'll play lacrosse this year.
because
Man, you guys got lacrosse.
Yeah, we have lacrosse and
Oh,
swimming
yeah,
up
it's
here.
fun.
Haven't we had it for a while now?
Decent.
Oh no, it's only been a couple.
Dude, last year you want to know the most pathetic sport
Yes,
that we've ever seen
I do.
was I think no, it was the field hockey.
Oh, that's a shit show.
I kind of, dude,
Like,
I've always
as-
been
as
kind of
a
interested in
sport.
field hockey though. Like, It seems like it could be a really cool sport if people play it right.
I think it would be better
Yeah, well,
if it was
Newfane,
for
they don't know
guys.
how to
If it
play
was
right.
if it was like a boys sport, I think it would be so much better. We would
I
the
can agree with that.
boys do not have like
Oh, shit.
they don't hold themselves back when they want to hit somebody. Girls are
Oh
just
yeah,
go.
and Jay,
"Eh,
you
I
get
don't
to
want
whack people with a
hit
lacrosse
them."
stick.
Yeah,
You
but
hear
then
guys
I will
volleyball
also
team-
get whacked with lacrosse sticks. So,
Yes, but you can buy like pads that cover your whole arm.
which I'm
Yeah, so it'll
obviously
still
gonna
sting
do.
when you get hit.
It'll sting, but not as bad as without
Yeah,
them.
no,
We
dude.
really need
If
guys
you go in there
volleyball team.
unarmored, you're done. You're not getting playtime.
Unless you're Johnny, you don't need pads if you're Johnny. You don't.
Johnny who? Wait, fuck! Why are we name dropping?
Oh.
Johnny is just a
Graduate,
random
so-
fucking
wait.
Johnny, okay?
Didn't he graduate?
Alright, if he graduated, we're
Graduated
good.
last year.
Just don't drop his last name. I should not have asked that. That is my fault.
Hey
man.
guys. Ethan, I'm sorry to say, but I am not doing lacrosse this year.
Why?
Ashburn, I'll
I've
do lacrosse.
decided-
I'll do
me,
lacrosse.
me and
instead.
me and Jaden here decided to both not do lacrosse. We are both doing track and field.
Ew, track, bro? Gross.
Nah, dude.
Dude, I am-
Why?
I
We're
am
gonna
doing
be
Oh.
so screwed.
I am doing discus for track this year.
Yeah, see,
Why
we
don't
have a
you
whole
run?
squad of
Alright,
dude.
then I'll
It's
do. I
us.
can't play
Jay.
both, bro.
Jay, would you rather be getting hit a lot, or
Look,
would you
I
rather
can
be
jump
working
hurdles
out?
like a
Would
god.
you rather be working out every day?
I'd rather work out every day.
Because if
Exactly.
you do throwing, that's all you do is you work out. And plus, our
Then
new
I'll do-
coach
dude,
is
I'll do
getting us out
discus.
of doing warm up sprints.
Bro, I'll do discus.
Dude, our new coach
who's
is
the new
Miss
coach?
Parenti.
Yeah, Miss Parente is our new coach.
Really?
She
boys,
she
my first
works
game
out.
out.
She's like a
Drop
bodybuilder,
28.
but she's getting us out of doing the 2 warm up laps.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, no,
But
dude,
like
I'll
the track
definitely.
team, the track team hates the throwers just because everybody goes and
Boyer.
like sits on lawn chairs and watches everybody else.
I will,
Boy,
dude. I'll do discus
about
with you
this?
next
We
year. Then,
have-
Dan.
We have Coach Lazinski as our lacrosse coach.
Dude, I'm sorry, I'm
Coach
not a big
Lazinski
fan of
would
him.
kill me.
Dude,
Coach
in
Lazinski-
wrestling, it sucks seeing him like showing us moves because he wore these like really loose shorts. So whenever he would pull up his shorts, it would be like his ball sack was hanging out from the side.
That's
I can
ridiculous.
tell who died. I don't have another charger.
Yeah, so like it's gonna Dan, so it's gonna be you, me, Kyle Laporte, Jay, Charlie.
Oh, dude,
Wait,
Charlie's gonna
Charlie's
kill
not doing
me.
lacrosse?
Charlie's
Just
gonna kill me.
naming all names.
Oh
Yeah, but these are people we'd have in the podcast. Like,
So wait,
we're
Chuck's
dropping
not doing
names if
lacrosse.
I like
No,
if any of
Chuck-
us would
Chuck-
have them in the podcast.
This person is in the podcast, but I'm talking about are not in the podcast. This person is doing that, but I'm talking about a different person that
Oh.
name begins with a CH.
Oh,
Dude,
I got you.
me and the boy just aren't on good terms right now, but that's okay.
Who? You and
Who?
who, boy?
Me and a certain boy.
Big K name?
K. Yo, wait, K?
Never mind.
Bro,
Do I
Boy,
hang out
you-
with this
you-
person a lot?
boy, you know why my heart hurts.
Yeah, I know.
I know too.
Yeah, Colton knows. It's okay. Hearts hurt, man.
Yeah, love spawning into a immediate death on shoot house. Love it.
But hey, we'll all get over it someday.
Bro, it took me a year to get over one person. I think that's bad.
Dude,
I
don't
think
just
really think it
don't make me think about the worst.
No, you don't understand my pain. You don't. You do
Oh,
not.
oh, dude, big bet. I left so
Oh.
much behind when I left OV.
Oh, well, when I
Me
see
during
it,
World War I
yeah,
playing up
you
with the
moved
tank.
from a whole school,
Boys
so
are
I mean,
back.
I see it.
I understand where you're coming from, bro.
But like, you don't understand when you knew the person, like, dude, but you never asked them out.
Oh, dude,
You
I
don't
did.
know that pain.
I did have that pain. I still have that
But
pain.
4 years and then getting left on open after the 4 years.
Who?
That's tough.
Come
I
here,
feel that
come here,
pain.
boy. You want smoke?
I-
You want all the
I
smoke?
feel that
what?
pain, but it
Yeah,
wasn't 4 years
yeah.
I
ago.
don't even know.
Boyer,
I don't even
shut
know if you
up.
guys know who that person is. I don't even know if you know who that person is.
What's the first letter of their name?
A J.
Yeah, what's up?
Not you.
Oh, you said J.
The letter was a J.
J? I have no idea who that is.
In our grade. In my grade.
What's
might.
the second letter?
Okay, the last letter. The first letter of the first name begins with a J. The last letter begins with with a egg. And then the last name, the first letter begins with an M, and the last letter of that last name begins with an A.
I have no idea. Ashmore, text it to me.
Alright, yo.
I need to know who this is.
Give me a minute. All right, so what do you guys think about New Fan Sports now they are doing this school year?
I think we're doing
I-
pretty, like, I think we're getting better.
I think our sporting team, like our good, like wrestling, football, basketball. I feel like our lacrosse, track and field teams. I feel like we're gonna be really set up for this year because we still
Lacrosse
have.
is about to be good. Lacrosse is
Yeah.
about to be pretty decent because I
Not,
found a new college level stance kind of thing. Ooh, it's mint.
well, see
Mint.
now,
Yeah,
but you also need to work on it. You can't just be like, oh, it's mint. And
Oh, I
never-
know. That's why I have my stepbrother to help me because he used to be
Boyer,
a
me and
goalie.
Christian, I'd have him on he's in the podcast chat. Christian's in the podcast chat.
Yeah.
So I'm saying his name.
Oh,
Me and Christian were talking about your biggest flaw.
mine.
Yeah.
What's my biggest flaw?
You try way too hard to be better than you really are. And now it sounds like that wouldn't be a flaw, but when you're in game and you get injured because of it and you get mad, that's when it's a flaw.
What do you mean?
So,
Like, cause who doesn't get mad when they get injured? For working your ass off for continuous hours on end.
yeah, but
'Cause, like-
Boyer, that's what we're talking about right there. You work your ass off and you get injured, it's not your fault. You can't be mad that you got injured.
I'm gonna be pissed off that I know that's probably the worst flaw about me.
You get pissed really easy, man.
I know that I have
no, that's
the
a fact, man, that's a fact.
But it's like it helps you out sometimes too. Like, don't get me wrong.
When Boyer gets angry at practice, everyone gets scared.
In football,
everyone knows
it's
the
useful,
world of hurt
but
that's
like
gonna be
Boyer, in
inflicted on
basketball,
you.
you know when you get too physical, it can count against you, man.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing though. That's why I'm not doing basketball next year. I get way too physical and way too mad. That's why if I did that's why I want to do wrestling because if I get pissed off, I'm just gonna slam the kid on his face.
I would, dude. I definitely do wrestling, but I get fucked on.
I think how much do you weigh, Jay?
I'm 160 right now. 160
I'm 160.
flat. 160
I said-
flat.
I would
You
get
could
killed
wrestle.
in
You could
'cause I
wrestle.
weigh
You
200.
could wrestle.
Dude, yeah, but I get
You'd
messed
be-
up.
Not that badly. I'm gonna get messed up that badly.
Yeah, if I were to do wrestling, I would get killed because I would have to go against seniors. So I weigh like 210.
But you guys want to hear a funny story?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, when I was in 6th grade, I did wrestling.
Is this another Save a Lot parking lot story?
When I was in 6th grade, I did wrestling.
There we go.
I had a really disgusting friend named Weston. I'm pretty sure he's gay, to be completely honest. Like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
we're
Yeah, you don't like
dropping
him, huh?
names. We're dropping names right now.
You do not like him.
Fuck Weston. Leia knows my issues. And I was in my singlet. Weston was in his singlet, and this kid grabbed my butt cheek, straight,
Dude,
like
dude,
straight,
dude.
and held it, and I freaked the fuck out. And then so I was really fat. I was like 168 in 6th grade, and I
Oh,
went
how was your
against a
height?
kid,
Short.
and I was really short. I went against a kid who was like 5'9" to my 5'3". And
Jay was built like a
I
chode.
pulled out my arms. I lifted out my arms
Built
and
like
let
a
this kid
chode.
pin me because I was not gonna. I was not having it.
Dude, don't worry. When I was in wrestling, I was like in a weird weight spot where I was wrestling kids like the size of Boyer, and I was like a twig.
Dude, it's so scary.
That's when you know New York's match thing, like matchmaking kind of shit, is whack.
Yeah, no, but dude, I would do wrestling next year, but no, no.
You,
And
I-
Jay
I
might
wanna-
not
I'm-
want to. You might want to not want to do lacrosse because we have to face Indians.
I feel
Yeah,
they're trying to
well, I
scalp you.
am.
But they'll be
Birth-
like,
the people who birthed the sport. Okay,
Um,
listen to me. You know I'm 6'1".
Jay,
yeah.
just,
Well, try
just
go one
go onto their
one on
team
one,
and act
one
like
with
you
one
were
of
one
the
of them.
defenders.
Oh shit, we're
Who
55
is?
minutes in.
We're
Time,
cruising there,
one of
huh?
the
time flies. Time really
one of
does
the
fly.
I forgot what town they were from, but one of their defensemen were 6'6".
Wait, hold up, can we be quiet? Dan, did you actually say go on their side?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, you're a prick.
I am sorry.
I hate you.
We're
Go
gonna
on
have to
there.
bleep that
Go on.
out.
whose side are we going on and for what?
He told me to go on the Indian side.
Jesus.
Nah, he's more of the.
Alright, here,
he's
I
more
guess
of
we
the
can
Muslim
wrap these
kind.
5 minutes up with one of my best porn stories.
I feel like this is gonna be like the worst story.
I have shot my own jizz into my eye.
I've shot my own jizz. I've shot my own jizz into the fan. So
I mean,
Just
Are you
I
ready?
got it on the ceiling
You
one
could
time.
really say the juice.
This is gonna be
Dan
my
did-
favorite story to tell.
Dan
Dude,
did that in someone else's
December-
eye. We don't speak with
December-
that person.
Yes, sir.
December 1st, 2000.
Boyer, let me tell
There
my
may be a
fucking
diss track
story.
about her,
Do
too.
not interrupt. It's
Sorry.
important. It's okay, Boyer. I love you. I'm sorry I yelled. So, I was at camp for 2 weeks
So-
straight, and I couldn't beat my dick. If I would have touched my willy, someone would have known. There were dudes
dude, the whole
everywhere. I
camp
didn't
was
have my
changed.
phone. There was no Wi-Fi to use my iPad. I was in a no jerk off zone. You went to the bathroom, people could hear me like fapping my dick, okay? So I had to wait 2 weeks, and I could feel my nuts enlarging, and I mean swelling.
God.
So I laid on my bed, I
Really don't wanna
unbuckled
hear
my
this.
pants, I grabbed my phone, I pulled out my meat, I put on hentai. I grabbed my dick, I grabbed my lotion, I put the lotion all over my pee-pee, and I started stroking. About 5 minutes into that jack-off sesh, I unloaded. And there was so much. It went onto my pillow, into my eye, all over my shoulder, dude. It was everywhere, and I mean everywhere. You'd see it on the walls, bro. Fuck. It was in the blanket. It was so fucking gross. And all I had to say, well, I didn't have to say anything. I called my friend Quentin. I'm like, Quentin, I made a mess. And Quentin's like, what do you mean? I came all over my fucking bedroom. Like, you know how people talk about the guy orgasm as just a cum shot? This was like a machine gun round coming out of my pee-pee. It was like ropes, just like fucking Spider-Man entered that bitch, and I was fucking fuming. It was the best feeling. My nuts stopped hurting. I went down and I took this piss that was like Super Saiyan Sonic with all the Chaos Emeralds. I was hype. I called my boy Quentin. I said, I had my first orgasm today. And Quentin didn't want to come over because he didn't want to see the mess all over my room. Personally, no one should have seen that. Not even me. My eyes. When I got back upstairs after celebrating my victory, whew, having to clean that was the worst fucking feeling.
God.
All right.
That right there made you a man.
That was actually, I think, 3 weeks after I lost my virginity.
3 weeks before or after?
After.
You should have saved it.
Saved it? What? Saved it?
No. You should have like waited until that 3 weeks.
Okay.
Dude, you could have made fucking 8 girls pregnant right there.
All right. Okay. So
I mean,
we
you
have
have
we
one
have
skill.
45. I mean, we have 15 seconds left in this podcast. How do you guys want to wrap it up?
Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, this is the end of the Cracked Out podcast. I'm your host Bobby on the Salami, signing out with Dan,
See you guys.
Colton,
Peace out, bitches.
Boyer,
See you later.
Peyton,
Keep it between the digits.
Eshborn,
See ya, don't be a hick like Payne.
and Alea.
Fuck you.
Bye, guys.